All right, we are here. One, the only
Oh yeah.
criminal, Dylan
No,
DePercy.
I'm not a
Welcome.
criminal. I'm misunderstood. I'm a misunderstood hero. That's what I am.
He's
Oh.
missing. Oh, actually,
Yeah.
my mic's been a little out. Yeah, we're here with Dylan DePercy, the criminal.
No.
Yep, and previously banned from Lionhearts.
Currently banned from Lionhearts.
Currently banned, but banned at a previous juncture. So
Apparently banned from appealing as well, actually. So
you're banned from appealing.
apparently.
How'd you shake that out? How'd you manage to do that?
I learned one day. I think it was Abdul. He went in game and he said to a mod, "Unban Dylan," and then he said he's banned from appealing now. And that's when I learned all about it. Wasn't very good.
Well, why did you do that?
I didn't know I was banned. But I don't know what I did. I think I annoyed Sleeping too much by DMing him once a month.
You DM'd sleeping once a month?
And then he would tell me to go away. Yeah.
Well, you're not banned from my stream.
Of course, it took a lot of begging. It has took a lot of begging. But
Well, to be fair, I haven't been
not-
streaming that much recently.
yeah. Well, you would have so many viewers if it was like if you got me on the hype when it was like everything was hype.
That's what
But you'll be right there.
I'm desperate for more viewers. That's why I invited you.
Yeah. Well, you see, but you can't expect me to carry everything. Maybe you got me on like every week. I'll become like the co-host.
I will invite you every week if it helps viewership, dude. I'll do whatever
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes.
Oh yeah. You see, the people in chat are saying free Dylan. They want me free.
I wonder who those could be. I wonder. Wow, some
No.
totally impartial
No,
audience
Pendragon's
members.
disbanded. Pendragon's disbanded. Trust me.
Wow.
I would, I wouldn't associate myself with that play guy. Never.
You
I'll
know,
never associate
I might be
myself.
able to pull some strings and get you unbanned so you can play
Whoa.
Reforged by the time it
Oh.
releases.
Oh yeah. When's that gonna get released?
Like, 2052 or something like that.
Oh yeah, no, I'll have the kids by then. I'll be all right. I'll teach them how to play. But like back
You'll
in my
start
day,
the
I was
real
king of England.
DePercy.
3 times king of England, by the way.
It'll be the real DePercy Empire.
Oh yeah. I planned for that. I already planned for that. That's my entire purpose in life now. To have
Do you think you're
children,
going to
so
play
that-
Reforged when it comes out?
If I'm sad enough, yes.
I hope people
But-
aren't just sad.
I have a lot to live for, but if I have a spare time, I'll probably play it. Depends how much it is. But if you get it for free, if you give it to me as a present, like an apology for banning me for so long,
I don't know, man. Like, I don't make mod decisions. I just don't.
Well, you are the owner.
Yeah, I know I could. Like, I have it in my
Yeah,
ability,
you
but like, I just don't
You're
do that.
You're refusing to.
Well, I'm doing you a pretty big favor. I'm helping you get publicity, and maybe the mods will reconsider.
That's true. I thank you for that. That is, it's been a rough time.
I mean, to be fair, what did you post? What did you post again to get banned?
I didn't post anything. I signed a treaty.
You weren't
that
like the
didn't-
furry. You weren't like the sexual furry image guy. That
No,
wasn't you.
what?
Oh,
No,
I thought
no,
that was
no,
you.
no,
You sure?
what? I'm 80% sure that was not me. Yes.
Somebody says hashtag presidential pardon.
Yeah. You see.
I have done that before, but
You should do it again. Come on.
I don't
I'm
think
your
Sleep-
favorite
I don't
exile.
think
I'm your
Sleepy-
favorite exile.
I don't
I'm
think
your
Sleepy
favorite
would be very happy. Although of all the Lionhearts players, I message you the most probably, and that's funny because considering that you're banned.
Yeah, exactly. Like, I'm your favorite. You're my favorite. I'm your favorite.
Oh,
You know.
till you're
Like,
unbanned, and then I'm just chopped liver again. I know how it goes.
No, that would never happen, Myth. I've always admired your gameplay and your skills on TTC.
Well, maybe you should ask Gauze to join the call, and then he can
Who's-
be your lawyer and convince everybody.
Who's Gars? Who's Gars? I'm confused.
Cosmicon? Leo?
Oh, Leo. Oh, yeah, he's my good old friend.
I mean, it's up to you. You can add him, see if he answers.
Oh, yeah,
He's
yeah,
been
yeah,
dodging.
yeah,
He's been
yeah,
dodging
yeah,
me
yeah.
lately. He's.
I'll give him a DM. I'll give him a DM. Do I even have him? I do.
He thinks. He's saying that you should be unbanned because you cause drama, and that's good.
Exactly. No, I'm a good guy in some guys' eyes, you know.
Shit.
People, you know, watch your language.
Sorry,
I've
I
got
just
sensitive ears. Yeah. You know,
ETC's been around.
I'm keeping my swearing to limits.
ETC's been around so long that the young viewers have become old.
Yeah, I was classified as a child once.
I imagine you were.
Yeah. You wouldn't believe it. Wouldn't believe it.
I almost don't believe
People, they still call me a child.
Oh shit.
I'm watching your stream right now, and it doesn't look like it's going well.
Elden Ring's pretty cool, man.
It's just dodging. That's all it is. It's just dodging.
No. Because if it was just dodging, I wouldn't be dying so much. I'd be dying so much.
Okay. Yeah, Leo's coming on in like 5 or 10 minutes. We got
Okay.
this.
Got Leo
got
incoming.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you can give us a genre
I
update.
mean, we were at war for like 4 months straight at one point, but we got this. You
So
know,
what do you have against Elden Ring, man?
I've never played it, to be fair.
You know,
I'm
it's actually...
I'm just a D1 hater. That's really it.
It's funny because my marketing guys were like, hey, you like stop streaming Elden Ring. You need to stream like medieval games because we have a medieval audience. And then I stream Kingdom Come and like 2 people are watching, and I think it's so funny because it's like a brand new medieval game, but it's so boring to watch.
Yeah.
Because it's just fucking dialogue. I'm just sitting there reading dialogue for 45 minutes. Most boring thing ever.
But you see, if you had me there, you'd be averaging at least 10. At least 10.
Yeah. I don't know. I think just dying is funny to people. So when they see you die, it's just like...
Yeah. I think people found it very funny when I got banned, to be fair. So,
Oh, I was sad when you got banned.
yeah, I knew
on-
you were.
I'm
I
on
was like one of
team-
your
I'm
top
on-
donators. I was
I'm
one of your top donators. and
I'm
everything.
I'm on Team Dylan here, man.
Then unban me. You know, unban me, man.
I can't. The balance of powers has dictated that I cannot.
But you have to.
I know you
Come
guys
on.
just have like a king or whatever over there, and you just listen to whatever he says, and there's no balance. But
Oh well, yeah. I'm sure you'll have a king soon. King Orange, isn't it? That's his name.
wow, we could only hope.
Yeah. It's not a bad option. It's not a bad option.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Well, some
What?
people
Do you
think-
not align
some
with my
people think it's
political
already-
views?
some
If you
people-
want to get into politics, I'm here for it.
I don't think kings count as politics.
King. No, that's
just
because
com-
they've
that's just
taken
comedy.
his power away. They've taken his power away, and it's not very fair. Okay.
Yeah, you're like a
King,
monarchy
you got King
guy.
John, the barons, the Magna Carta. That done it over. That
You're
got it over.
anti-Magna Carta? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, of course I am.
It's so funny.
Of course I am.
Didn't know we'd be discussing the Magna Carta on call, but that's...
Yeah, well,
What? Give me your... Why do you not like the Magna Carta?
Because it put the well, necessarily it's good. It's good for the democracy, but
Why you don't like
if
it?
you some might say, but personally, I think in the way how medieval society worked, I think it was very bad for the king because the king lost a lot of power by that, and thanks to the Magna Carta, the king in Britain lost a lot of its power, and that ended up with King George I, who signed a contract with a minister, and he became prime minister, and then a bunch of then they're on for. I don't know that much about it, to be fair. To talk about that, I ignored King George.
You
I.
don't know that much about it.
Not much about King George I. No. If like. I don't.
Wasn't it
I'm,
King John that was a problem with the Magna Carta?
King
Wasn't
John?
it?
No, yeah. Well, he almost made England Muslim at one point.
Is that really true?
Yeah, apparently. He was excommunicated by the Pope, and he wanted to get some Muslim allies.
Yanni says hi in the chat.
Yeah, he's been DMing me.
Hey,
How you
buddy.
doing, Kayani?
The goat, the literal
I don't-
goat, is talking to you right now.
Yeah, okay. He's not the goat. I beat him with like a fucking what did I beat him with?
Oh,
It's
dude.
been many years. It's been many years. I've been banned so long. But you know, Kayani is the goat. He is the goat.
He isn't, or he is?
Yeah, he is. He is the goat. He is the goat. He is the goat. I can't see. He's not the. He played with a mouse pad for God knows how long. You know, a trackpad. Sorry.
Yeah, I bought him a mouse, and he like refused to use it. Like, I bought him a really nice gaming mouse, and he's like, too hard to learn. I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Like, yeah, you need to refund me for that, man. That's ridiculous. That could have gone towards Lionhearts.
Yeah. You know, yeah, it was probably my funding, to be fair.
Oh.
Probably my money.
The only one funding now is Infinity. He gave me a $50
Yeah,
tip the other day on my stream. I don't know if you saw that.
Isn't he not meant to be working for you?
No, he doesn't work.
I swear, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, he's a game developer, so we're colleagues
Yeah,
in a
yeah.
way. I've
He
never
doesn't-
collaborated.
so,
with him.
he's okay. He's a volunteer. He's a volunteer.
I work with people who do work with him,
Uh-huh.
but not me directly.
Yeah, because you just stream there, isn't it?
Yeah, no, I don't actually do anything. That's right.
Yeah. What you could do to fix that is unban me.
Right.
Yeah. Like, think about it. If you unban me, within a week, TGC would have 100 players every day. Every day, all hours. Just saying.
I don't know, man.
It would happen. It would happen.
Oh, man. By the way, everybody,
do
we're
it.
streaming every day on Sunday, every Sunday and every Thursday night. So come back. Sundays are
good.
super streams. Thursdays are no Europeans, so it's like the vibe Thursday is about 10 times better because there's no Europeans. It's so late.
Are we including Britain in that?
Yeah, you guys are like, you guys think you're not European. You're,
Yeah, well,
You're the
because we're
problem.
different. We don't eat frog legs, okay? And we don't. I
well,
don't
the
know.
one that does eat frog legs should be joining us pretty soon here. Where is he?
Oh yeah, Mr. I don't know. He hasn't responded. He said 5-10 minutes. It's been about 5 minutes. He's got another 5 minutes, so he's all right.
He's a bit of a flake when it comes to joining VC, dude. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops out.
Oh yeah. Well, it just happens, you know. Like people are just scared to be in the same VC with me. I'm surprised you turned up, actually.
Me?
Yeah, I'm surprised you turned
Yeah,
up.
I'm real scared of.
Yeah. Exactly.
Bro, you won't even cam up.
Well, because I can't cam up. I haven't got my uniform. I don't know where it is.
Oh, that's right. You bought like some fucking.
Yeah, you made me buy it. And then you were like, oh, we can't do it. No, we can't do it. So then I had to do it, and then I had to do it a like Pendragon call with like 20 of them. Well, it wasn't 20, probably like 10 people, which was quite funny to be fair. But yeah, no, you ruined a good thing there. It cost me a good 50, 80 pounds. That cost you. Dylan, Myth banned Dylan out of beer. That's quite funny.
Maybe, dude. Huh.
Yeah. You knew I was good.
They're saying you have aura.
I was the future CEO. You know, you're like,
Of Credenzio?
yeah. And you're
Yeah.
like, oh, he's a challenger. I would have cooped you. Like I was cooping everyone else in TGC, and then you were like, oh,
You just say coop with a P?
yeah. I said coops as in like, eat. Yeah.
Coop.
Coop. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Of course,
Sorry.
of course, British people refuse to pronounce French.
Of
correctly.
course. I refuse
Coup
all the
d'etat.
time.
Oh, Oz just sent me a DM.
Oh wait, yeah. I think he's just sent me one.
Add him to the chat so I don't have to.
Yeah, yeah. Hold on. Do I have him friended? I do. Okay, we got this. Right, I need to find where you
Oh
are.
no, oh no, oh no. Oh, why did I do that? All right, I'll hop over. There he is.
What's up, guys?
Hi.
There he
You're
is.
gonna be my lawyer.
The
Be my
legendary
lawyer, please.
Gosmicon.
How you doing? What you guys doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm trying to get on bands here. This guy, he just
Yeah,
like
I
me.
can see that, Dylan.
You know,
luck.
you understand. You understand what I can bring to the table, didn't you, Leo? You understand.
Yeah, I mean, desperate times call for desperate measures, I suppose.
Exactly. What, you saying I'm a desperate measure? What?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, get rid of this guy. Get rid of this guy.
Hey, I'm here to put in a good word. I can't stay for long.
Okay, but he's probably gonna add someone like sleeping. It'd be a counter argument or something.
If I do add sleep.
He
That
probably
would
won't
make for
turn
some
up.
really good
I'll
content.
probably end up like rage baiting when he'll get annoyed and ban me twice.
Hmm.
You guys are very angry at me. Actually, I don't know why. I'm a nice guy.
One can only imagine why he'd be angry at you. It's so unreasonable.
Yeah, that's what I say. It's not like I go around every like developer saying, oh, like a dev, like yo, unban me. Then he
I
gets.
think I had a tone of sarcasm in it.
Gosmicon,
Yeah.
Leo, since we only have you for a few minutes, give us an update.
Yo.
How's everything going with, what are you doing now? Are you still in France?
First of all, I'm good. Thank you for asking. Second of all, no, right now I'm in London, so I'm just applying for jobs.
I'm
I
at
have
the
some meetings
I'm at the
tomorrow, that's why I
faction.
can't stay too. Oh, France?
Yeah.
Oh, France is doing amazing, man. We were like top 3, I think, for the past 8 weeks. So
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
How's activity with the game?
Oh, it's great. Oh, for the game, it's not bad. It's not as bad as it was in the recent past.
Oh, really?
I can think of something that could make it better. I could think of something.
Yeah, what do
Yep,
you think
same.
about the whole Free Dylan movement here? Yeah.
I think it's pretty interesting. Quite honestly, the game's been a little dry in terms of drama, and I think relatively Dylan isn't a pedophile or anything, and I don't think his punishment was justified.
Oh, you
To
haven't
that
seen the
extent.
files?
Oh, the Dylan
What?
files?
What? Hold on,
You know
hold on.
I haven't.
You haven't
If
seen
there
the
are any,
Dylan? You haven't seen the Dylan files?
Wow. I can't say I have.
This isn't good. This isn't good.
Hey, yo, Dylan, bro, what you been doing?
I'm not associated. I'm not associated. I was hacked.
Apparently that was
that's
Oh,
Nub
what they all say.
again.
No, but the reason I got banned was because I signed a treaty with England, and I didn't read the
Actually,
fine
yeah,
print.
let me take a look at
Oh,
your.
yeah, like
uh,
that's true. Wasn't it
dictionary
over
report.
some like? I remember what you did. You did do something stupid.
Yeah, no, I didn't read the fine print. I didn't want to really lead Abbasids, so I wasn't that careful about reading the diplomatic stuff.
But
And
at
I
the
was
same
like, oh.
time, I don't like. It seems a little harsh for a permaban, but
Yeah, that's what
Let me
I'm
see,
saying.
Let me
That's
see what
I'm
they
saying.
posted. It was 8 months ago now. So, from staff member Sleeping Wolf, user Dylan Pendragon.
I think if maybe you didn't
Offenses,
spam
rules,
them with
punishments.
appeals from the very beginning, they might not have gotten fatigued with it. And you might.
I
be
didn't. I
unbanned
didn't.
by-
They told me I did it once a month.
Yeah, you got banned for faction abuse, intentional harm, faction neglect, permanent, and for some reason that's a permanent ban from the genre, which doesn't really make sense to me personally.
Yeah. I should have probably like a 6-month ban from leadership or something, and then like a 3-month ban.
I'm
from,
pretty
like,
sure
the
people would
game.
rather ban me for not giving a reforged update for. But
Yeah, exactly. Like you should be banned. You deserve to be banned more than me.
maybe,
Okay.
man. Maybe.
Like
Leo.
you see, so you've got Leo on my side. Leo has like a mega opinion on this, so I should be on ban. Let's be real.
Leo, since you're still playing, are people excited about Reforged? What's the status with the community opinion on it?
I'd say people are pretty skeptical. There's a few who are excited, but mostly it's people.
Skeptical how
cautiously
long it's gonna
optimistic.
take, or
I think it's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Some people are saying if it ever releases, and some people are saying even if it does release, it could lead to like maybe a scandal if it's really hyped up and then doesn't deliver. Because since this is Steam, it's not Roblox where you can
I
afford.
mean,
to,
I want to
uh,
be
give a
honest,
cold
it's gonna
product.
be fucking hyped up. We're working on something pretty insane for the trailer. For
Yeah,
the
you put me in
fundraiser.
it, put me in it.
It's pretty nuts, dude. Like people are gonna
That's,
get
that's
hyped.
good. I mean,
so-
you want to market the game, obviously.
Oh, I
As
mean,
long as
like
it can
we're
deliver.
gonna go all out on the market. It's gonna be. That's also what
Nice,
we're doing
well.
with the YouTube channel. Like I'm trying to. We tried making a bunch of videos about the Crusade game, but the problem is that it engages the current players we have, but it doesn't actually grow the community because people just don't like. Why would I care about a base tier list for a game I've never played? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I see
So
what you
we're
mean.
trying to reach out a little bit to the demographic that are gonna play Reforged.
Yeah, that's the thing where I just say be careful because when it comes to Steam players, compared to Roblox players, they're going to be way more
Oh yeah,
critical, you know? They have way higher standards. So,
yeah, for sure.
You don't want the game review bomb. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, we're gonna. I mean, it's not like we're close to release or anything, but we're gonna make sure we need to do.
Mind. To be fair, anything's better than that mesh type Roblox game you had planned.
What?
Do you not remember
Oh,
that?
the Lion Hearts reskin?
Yeah, that's it. When you were like, when you had like these actual like realistic looking like.
Oh, you mean
Things.
the Anthro thing?
Yeah. I had nightmares about that for months.
Yeah, it probably wouldn't have worked well. Roblox is just not a good audience. Like, it doesn't have our audience. Like, everybody who... Like, we've captured the audience that's on Roblox, and it's just kind of small. It's not really ideal trying to grow your community, because there's just... And actually, Leo has actually talked to me a lot about this, how many people he's tried to get to play, and they just, like, can't get over the fact that it's a Roblox game, and they just never want to.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would never tell any of my real life friends. That I
Right.
play
Well,
this.
it's like, but your real life friends are probably the demographic that would enjoy a game like this. You know what I mean?
Suppose.
If it
I have a
wasn't on
funny
Roblox.
story about that, actually. I have one buddy out of like a few which played this game. Mostly he plays it under a substance because that's the only time he'll get on. But he's a classic player from like 2021, so relatively classic. And he every single time he showed up, he only had arsenical, but for some reason we always won when he showed up. And he showed up recently, maybe a month ago. And now everybody just calls him the Dragon of France. So the Dragon of France is like one of the most iconic Byzance players there is. But apart from that, yeah, people, like my mates at least, will only play this if they're really drunk and only for like 5 minutes because they join in. It usually breaks and that's not a positive impression. And when it doesn't, they're just extremely lost.
Yeah, it's. I mean, honestly, I'm glad we didn't try to make the game on Steam originally because I feel like we've learned a lot of lessons about what not to do. But
Yep.
at the same time, like if the Roblox audience changes and, honestly, if like fixes some of the performance issues we have, and the game blows up on Roblox, that'd be great. You know, I'm into it, but I don't
That would be
know.
good.
After doing some market research when we were making Slayers Unleashed 2, it was just so clear, like, not a single medieval game on Roblox hits above 1,000 concurrents. Like, that's insane. Like, the top
Yeah, it's
ones,
true.
the top ones are like 800 players, and those games are not RPGs either. They're like, either just straight role-playing games with like no fighting or anything, or
Yeah.
like tower defense simulating. And like, there's not a
Simulated in
community
general, I
aspect
think,
there at
I was
all.
gonna say.
Same with sci-fi, dude. There's some amazing sci-fi games on Roblox that are rival technology anywhere on the site, but they what's that one?
Yeah.
StarCraft?
No, not StarCraft. That's a game I play. Something
Oh,
Star.
what's the one made by Zolocat? It's Star something. I think I'm mixing it
Yeah,
up.
but it's like super impressive. And it's kind of reminds me of Lionheart's sci-fi, but it's just like, you know, a few hundred concurrents. Like, I know they're not making an ROI on what they put into it. So, no. And
Yeah,
Roblox wants
so
to, they
I-
want developers like me to just keep developing on it forever. But it's just like, with how much money they take, it's not feasible. And the it's not like a
see what you
good
mean.
platform for a game like Lionhearts because it's like laggy as shit because it's not meant to have a massive Skyrim map.
Yeah.
You You know what I mean?
That's
Like
a big,
it just
another big thing. It's like really limiting. I think that's another big reason you guys are moving over. Just because even if you wanted to do a bunch of other stuff, it's just not going to be possible in the long run. At least with how Roblox servers are now.
yeah.
I'm sure Valor also told you, like, it's always the games which optimize to be as, like, click friendly, which are going to be successful.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you go to, like, go look at Blox Fruits. That game
Yeah.
looks terrible. Like, it does not look good at all. But it's the perfect Roblox game. And if you play
Yeah,
it,
no,
like, you
honestly.
play it on mobile, it just makes sense. Like, you press play, and then within a minute, it just says, well, you load in instantly. There's no long load times. And then it just basically says, become a pirate or a marine.
Marine, yeah.
Yeah, and that's it. And like you just go around running around, and it's like
Bunch of
theoretically that
NPCs.
shouldn't work, but it does. Which is kind of funny.
Yeah, I mean, it's sad. It just goes to show that, like, if stuff is popular, it doesn't necessarily mean it's good. I guess it just means it's really accessible. Obviously, we're talking about Roblox, which is mostly a child's platform, even though it's got other communities.
Right.
But even me, for example, I'm not afraid to admit I'm a huge One Piece fan. Like, catch up with every chapter every week and stuff. But I still will never set foot in that game. I think I've only played it for like 5 minutes. It's just you'd expect a One Piece fan to love a One Piece game, but I don't think most of the players there even know what One Piece is. You know, it's probably like some kids in like an Arabic country. Or,
I know
or
a
Turkey or
kid.
something.
I know a kid who's the nephew of a close friend of mine, and he came by the studio one day. We wanted him, like, he was, he's like 8 or 9, and so we wanted him to test our anime game. We had him test Lionhearts before too, because like that's the demographic. It's younger kids, so I actually want to see what they think. And he goes, "Oh yeah, I'm level." He said something like, "Oh yeah, I'm level 2000 in Blox Fruits." I'm like,
Damn.
like he's like max level, and I was like, you know what? Actually, that tracks. Like that's the typical Blox Fruits player, but and that's the typical Roblox player. And like he can play on his phone, he can play on his iPad. He doesn't have a good PC, he doesn't have a laptop.
Yeah.
But if you compared that, like, he played Lionhearts, he thought it was cool, but he didn't get it, and like, not like he came back and played. And that's probably like most people who play Lionhearts, they're like 9, because Roblox is a platform for 9-year-olds, and they're like,
they just don't stick.
it's just too aged up, man. Like it's not. Plus, it's laggy.
Yeah,
like
true.
it's too
They
big
can't
of a
fathom
game
it,
for the platform. They go on their iPhone and it like crashes 5 times. And
Which is crazy to me. It's crazy to think that like youngins are all mainly playing on phone. Like the phone is the biggest gaming console.
oh, it's
I don't know, I
nuts.
just
I
find it
mean,
so
people in like poor parts of Africa play Roblox on their iPhones. Like people that don't have clean
Yeah.
water have smartphones. It's
It's
crazy.
insane. It's so
Yeah.
accessible.
Yeah. And so
Funnily enough, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, so basically, we were looking at it and we said, okay, we're gonna have to spend to fix the performance issues, because we tried for a really long time to fix it so that mobile players wouldn't crash as much. We spent like 6 months on it with all like the asset replacement and stuff, and it did help with like region battle crashes and stuff. You guys remember? But
Yeah.
Yeah.
we looked at it and we are like, oh, to actually fix this crashing issue, we're probably going to have to spend 9 months to 18 more months just optimizing. And I just said, well, screw that. Wouldn't I rather just like work on a game on a platform that doesn't suck for this? Like, wouldn't I
Yeah,
rather put that
honestly.
time towards a platform that, by the way, from a monetary perspective, because of Roblox's cuts and how little Roblox players spend, you earn 14.29 times more money with a Steam player compared to a Roblox player.
Yeah,
per
makes
player,
sense. It's
which
the
is just
adults' money,
insane.
you know?
Like if we had the same amount of players as we do on Roblox on our Steam game when it releases, we would make enough money, to fund the company indefinitely. Like it's
No, you're right.
yeah. So it was just a
There's
business
no
decision.
potential except for people like Infinity when it comes to spending money in in Roblox.
Yeah, and guess what? Like Infinity only has that Robux because he made his own games. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
which is
nobody's-
ironic, I guess. Essentially, you're getting your money from another game.
Yeah, and then
I love that.
when he spends 100K, I don't get nearly close to all of that. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
Fucking,
he's too rich to bribe.
Builder
Yeah.
Man just like takes a huge cut. That's why when he donated on stream the other day, when he popped 50, like that's actually probably bigger than any purchase he's ever made from Lionhearts. First of all, it goes right to us because it's a donation, no cuts,
Yeah.
and that actually helps. Like when you donate on stream, but like people are like, oh, you know, I'm supporting the studio. I bought a bunch of skins, and I'm like, yeah, that's great, and you should buy skins and stuff. But if you really want to support the studio, you guys should save up to donate to the Kickstarter because your dollar's going to go 8 times further when you donate to the Kickstarter
Yeah.
versus.
Similar to how Patreon was working
Yeah.
when Monarch was more popular and stuff like that.
But I also know our community doesn't have a ton of money, so I'm not like relying on this community to fund our massive Kickstarter. Like we want to have a good basis, but
I see what you mean. I think Slayers Unleashed 2 was probably going to be like a cash cow. mean,
I
it still
hope
has
so,
the
man.
potential to.
I hope so. But even if it's not, we're confident in the fundraiser working because I've seen some, and I'm not going to name any, but I've seen some medieval fundraisers on Kickstarter for games that honestly I'm like, this is not as good as an idea as Lionhearts, and they barely show anything, and then they raise like $6 million. I'm like, what is going?
Yeah, honestly,
what is
it's
going
surprising.
on?
The only flaw for that is that you have to try and lead up to the pressure, which is good work ethic.
Well,
Obviously, there's
and those games never
limitations
release,
to reasons.
and it's
Yeah,
like, well,
it
I
gets
already
into
released a
development
game.
hell.
So it feels like people could at least trust that, like, I will work on the game. We will work on the game until it's released. But these other devs, you never know.
Yeah, I guess it's fine that it's good that you guys have like a demo, essentially just Roblox Lionhearts.
Yeah.
At least it has a vision of what it wants to be. But yeah, just be careful. Don't try and over-promise stuff once you start more marketing.
No, we're gonna do like we're basically gonna have stretch goals on the fundraiser. So there'll be the minimum viable product for like this amount of dollars, and then, you know, if we want to add all this other cool stuff, then we need to raise more. So I'm not gonna like promise the world for, you know, just a few bucks because I know we won't have enough to deliver on that.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I hope it goes well. What's the engine you guys are using? Unreal 5.
Yeah, we're using Unreal Engine 5, which is just freaking. It's an amazing engine, dude.
Yeah.
Actually,
So
I'd
I've
love
heard.
to show some of the stuff I've been working on. And right now, actually, one of the reasons we don't have a ton to show is because we've been like just learning the engine and getting as familiar with it as possible, so that when we have started making assets and stuff, but we're not starting on any maps yet. So by the time
I
that
see.
we start on maps and stuff, it's like as good as it possibly could be. So we're enrolled in like an academy that we're partnering with, and actually I have my screenshots on the other account. But if you just saw what some of the maps I'm making in Unreal after just like a couple months of learning, it's way faster than Roblox. It looks 10 times better.
Of course. Especially Unreal Engine 5, dude. It's super impressive.
Oh, it's nuts. Like in even just like trying to do what I do in Unreal Engine would take 10 times longer in Studio in some ways, and it would look 10 times
Yeah.
worse.
You'd have to find like secrets around it for optimization.
Yeah.
Having to model stuff in Blender. I mean, you still do, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I really like the
Yeah, that's
aesthetic of Roblox builds, like with bricks, but they're laggy.
Yeah.
And like I love building in Roblox, and I don't actually love the part editor in Unreal as much, but that's not what you do. You have to use meshes, which is what we've like moved on with Crusade, is because there's so much more performant. So like all the replacement stuff we did, we basically had a ton of models that some devs had made that were super unoptimized, had like thousands of extra parts that were just lagging the hell out of everything. So we replace them with meshes and they lag a lot less, but I'm not really a
Well, like
3D
the trees
artist
and stuff?
personal. Say what?
'Cause I saw there's a lot of
Tre-
in Lionhearts at least. There's a lot of differences with the trees and stuff now. and
Yeah, I
vegetation
mean, the trees were a huge one. But believe it, it's like there's one I always like to reference. There was a beer mug that each part, they had like the smallest part, and it was made up of like 1,000 different parts to just make the cylinder. And then
Yeah.
they
Oh, yeah.
they made beer
Yeah.
foam, and they had like 100 different spheres that were partially transparent to make the beer foam, and then they had like 10 of those mugs on one table. Like that's
Damn.
that's like as much as like a castle should have as far as parts, you know.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah, so it's
As you
kind of
say.
funny that it's kind of funny that we let it get to that point. Like it was just kind of bad quality control on our part. And then, you know, once it happens, it's a pain in the ass to replace. You know, it just takes forever. But like with Reforged, we're starting with a really cool, that painted art style that everybody voted on, like semi-realistic, semi-stylized. And some of
Yep.
the assets we're making just look so cool. It's going to be a really, really unique looking game. Speaking of Dark Souls, I just don't love like the sort of dark medieval aesthetic that every medieval game goes for. Like I think it's a little overdone. But I also don't want it to look
Yeah,
cartoony.
I agree,
so.
especially for From Software games, in my personal opinion. I know people love the landscapes. How Elden Ring is beautiful, for example, but I don't know.
Yeah, like this area I'm in right now, like this is not that dark. But if you play Dark Souls 1, it's like,
I like the brighter areas in Anor Londo in Dark Souls 1. Which is quite nice.
yeah, I
But
mean,
yeah, it is pretty overdone.
and it's fine because like that's the point of the game. But like we're making a medieval set game in the Holy Land. Like it's gonna be exposed lighting because it's deserty, and like that's everybody thinks medieval Europe was like this dark, desolate place, and it really wasn't. Like even like when they have movie sets, like they strip all the color. They like make it look like it's just like this grimy, muddy pit. And it's like, no, it's not really
Yeah.
how it was.
It's true, they do.
I don't know.
Even
France
in
is
Kingdom
quite
of
like
Heaven,
that.
for example.
What was that, Dylan?
France is quite like that. Still is.
Damn,
Oh man,
that's so true.
dude, your
Just saying.
country's the one that are like freaking protesting in
No,
the
no,
streets.
no. I'm not going to let you insult it. I'm not going to let you insult it. No, no. We have
It's
done
funny,
some
we have
terrible
an old
things.
King of
Some of the
France
best
and an
people.
old King of England in here, like rivals.
Yeah,
Which we were.
well, we had like a 4-month war at one point, but you know.
Yeah,
But
It's so funny.
you know, you're helping me now. I'll set it aside. And
bro, I've been helping you for years.
have you?
Yeah, I've always put in good words, you know.
Have you?
Well, I
Oh, that's why this is okay.
I signed
That's
your
probably why I haven't
petition
been banned
like 3 weeks ago.
until now.
I mean, when Leo tells me to do something, I just do it. He basically runs. The
Leo,
whole-
Leo, tell him. Leo,
he basically runs Credenzio Studios. A lot of people don't know that.
Leo,
So
tell him to unban
true.
me. Tell him to unban me, Leo.
Don't bait me out, bro.
And what, you're just not going to tell him to unban me? What,
Oh
I
yeah,
thought you
yeah.
said you had my back.
Unban Dylan the Percy. I
Okay,
reckon.
Easy.
you gotta tell
Guys, it's
sleeping.
over.
I'm just a figurehead. I actually don't make any decisions.
No, is the Magna Carta affecting you now? So,
That's right.
Cool. Well, I guess I won't say it as like you know, something to do, but I argue personally he deserves it because he just took over Abbasids, and it's sort of their fault if they died. If they allowed some random stranger to become their leader
yeah.
and then
yeah.
sell them off as a vassal, that's sort of on your faction.
It's funny that
Exactly.
you're saying that, but it's always like imagine you're in prison and you're like up for parole and you go to your parole committee and like let's say you like robbed a Walgreens or something, and then you go to them and you say, well, actually robbing Walgreens isn't that big of a deal. Probably not the best
even.
way to
I
get
don't think,
parole.
because, like, in that case, yeah, I guess you'd expect them to have some security, but you know, Abbasids is like it's held up to the same standards as every other faction. For example, like if Teutonics got so inactive that they just voted or like elected somebody into a position of power, we could just sell away the entire faction. I think that's on.
By the way, I
Tyrant.
didn't sell away the faction. That's what people think. It was a mistake by accident. Okay, because I wasn't paying any attention. But, you know.
What do you mean? Can you
Right.
expand on that?
Basically, what happened? I signed a treaty that Limes and Superhero sent me. That was already signed by Fops, the previous caliph. And I was like, okay, I'll re-sign it. Why not? So I didn't really look through it. And apparently, it was there to get rid of, because we didn't control any garrisons and we were still at war with them. So I was like, we needed peace, and we needed some garrisons back. So I got Edessia and Jericho back, but then I lost Nablus, Alfam, and Hedera. but we never actually controlled those like since the start of the game. But and then I also signed away a future city that was going to be near Hedera, but I didn't read that
There's the
part.
garrison. I think you're talking about Suzera.
Yeah, well,
The thing
Hedera's
is,
the garrison. Yeah.
if I'm being honest, the way I'd like Reforged to operate would be way less hands-on as far as like developers and mods interfering with faction stuff. Like I'd probably make it so a king could just screw over a kingdom.
Yeah.
Because
well,
because I think that's more interesting than like there should be like it's not like a king should be able to just do that and like destroy a kingdom forever, but I do feel like it should be self-regulated by the players through voting and stuff like that. And like if you vote for a terrible king and then he screws you over, it's like, well, like I don't think daddy developers should have to come fix that.
Yeah, because necessarily
Yeah, I mean,
in real
that's the end of
life,
the
kings
question.
would
That's
sell
the
away
end
their
of the
kingdoms or like some family members
Yeah.
for money.
And it's supposed to be a
safety.
meritocracy. So if somebody gets to
Yeah.
the top who's not of merit, they should just like the system should expunge them naturally. Shouldn't be and like I don't even think like we're gonna rely on in-game messaging because obviously like relying on Discord for action communications isn't a great way to scale your game. And I'm
to
just
be-
gonna
to
let
be-
people run their own Discords. Like if you want to start a Discord, go for it. I'm not gonna regulate your Discord. Like that's
Yeah,
on
but
you.
I think having a TTC Discord is still quite. a
No,
good
no,
thing.
we'll have like a Discord like we have now, but I'm just saying it's not going to be as
okay.
as heavily relied upon for just basic stuff as it is now. If that, not just
Yeah,
gonna-
well, I, to be fair, I quite like the Discord aspect, in my opinion. I think it's quite a cool feature.
I mean, if this is going to be on the game, you know, which is a scale of having multiple servers, those communities would naturally just form. Like games like, for example, Ark or Rust. Those servers have their own like lore, their own empires which form out.
Well,
They have their own Discord community.
at the same time, we're
yeah.
probably going to make like because of the retinues, things are going to be a lot more localized and decentralized.
Oh, you reckon?
So if you make a retinue with just your buddies, it's like you're probably going to want a Discord for that retinue. So like do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Since
that
it's
makes
basically going to be like clans under factions. The kingdoms themselves, they're going to be like it's not I mean if we come anywhere near to the player count we want, it's not going to be like where it is now where you know all 30 of your active members if you're the king. Like if you're the king, you're probably not going to know more than your high command and so many players.
Yeah,
It's just
as
going to
it
be
should
hard to
be,
keep
be
track
honest.
of them.
But that would probably feel like a kingdom.
Yeah, that's the
I mean,
idea.
it's nice right now, but it's too small of a scale for Roblox.
Yeah. When the game comes out, you should make me King of England. I'm just saying. Just saying.
Cap.
I don't know.
What do
Like
you mean,
we
Cat?
are going to have to assign like we're going to have to assign kings preliminarily because and I'm actually probably going to rely off of the Roblox one I know since they're going to be the most qualified. I'd probably let Leo run one if he wants to. As long as he upgrades his fucking laptop. Or...
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I've got job interviews tomorrow, so maybe I'll have actual...
Maybe we'll buy if we get
Not
a
be
ton of
broke,
money.
you know?
Maybe we'll buy you a decent. Actually, because it's not. We're not going to
I
start with
appreciate the offer.
16 kingdoms. Instead. We're probably just going to start.
Do you know? This is not fair. You're going to buy him a new laptop or whatever, right? But you weren't
Maybe.
unban me.
Maybe.
You weren't unban me. But you weren't unban.
You know what I'd do? I'd probably sponsor a community fundraiser for his computer.
I'm just
Nah,
asking to
I
be
appreciate
unbanned,
it.
and he's getting an entire new
It's all
computer.
good.
If we chose him to be the leader, which
Yeah, but I just unban me, man. Just unban me. I'm
That'd be
pleading.
pretty funny if I just took the money but never played the game.
Fair enough. I'll do the same. To be fair.
Nah, I mean, hopefully it's good. It's properly optimized. I think people are still looking forward to it because right now stuff is a bit stagnant, apart from the Cypriot thing coming out. One day.
See, but if I was unbanned, it wouldn't be stagnant. You know, it would just community would grow. People would come back just to kill me. You know.
Damn. I mean, Dylan, maybe you're being a bit too pushy with it. That it's
No.
People shouldn't
I've had
understand.
patience. I've waited 8 months. I can be pushy as much as I want to be.
I don't think what you did deserves 8 months. So hopefully you can-
Exactly. It was originally 3 months, but then I just kind of clowned on sleeping for a bit, and he upped it to permanent.
You know what?
Yep.
If you were smart, Dylan, you'd say, I am sorry for what I did. I do wish to be unbanned, and I won't do it again. And if you said that, genuinely said that, I think it'd be a much better chance at getting unbanned.
I said this in my appeal, and I just kept getting ignored.
Well, you have a chance to appeal right now because you're in a Discord call with Credenzio from Credenzio Studios.
Oh! It's, you want me to give up my dignity and.
Is humility giving up your dignity now?
Yeah,
I
yes,
wasn't aware of it.
Yes, my ego. It's fragments.
Dylan, I don't think apologizing means that you have to give away.
Who do I need
dignity.
it? Right. Give me a script.
No, I think
I
it has to
literally
come
just
from the
did.
heart.
If I handheld it more, then it wouldn't be you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to make it natural.
Okay, so I'm addressing it to sleeping.
I mean, you can do it to the
I
whole
assume-
community. You can do it to sleeping.
No,
it's up to
the
you.
community loves me. Just sleeping.
I mean, yeah, that's still arguable. I think you're pretty chill.
Yeah,
But,
you see. Like,
Can't speak for the community.
even the person I tried to queue about 7 different times wants me there. You know? Okay, I'll address it to the the moderation. Okay, dear, I apologize. I apologize on behalf of myself and Pendragon that I've committed terrible sins on the game.
See, you're
And,
being sarcastic. It's not going to help you.
I can't help it, man.
Do you think Sleeping's autistic, that he won't be able to tell that
Yeah,
you're autistic?
yeah, I
Being
do, to be
sarcastic.
fair.
He's got like no social skills.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, it's all right. It's all right. I've got a script. Right.
Wow.
No. No, that's too long. Make a shorter one. Jim.
Oh, let me guess. You're using ChatGPT by the sounds of it.
No, I'm using a German.
It's so obvious when somebody uses GPT to write something. Like, will you just
Yeah.
What do you mean that's my own? German, make one yourself. Make me one good. All right. Okay. But so, I do want to be on band. I do apologize for sleeping there. I do. And I can't really see anything else because I did make a mistake and it was terrible.
You leave it
And
at
did
that.
affect the community.
You leave it at that. I think
Okay.
got a
Fair
better
enough.
chance.
I still think it's.
No,
up
but
to
he
you
weren't
Right.
listening. He weren't
I
listening.
vouch
Like,
for you.
We'll
Yeah,
give him
you
a
see-
chance.
but-
no?
No, because you got this someone, this person called Martina. Okay, you got this person called Martina. Okay, who I don't think's a big fan of me. I could assume. That's really it.
By the way, this is unrelated, but a commenter, Mabel, from the Assassins, has said, Leo, tell Myth to bring Dominus back. And Assassins just essentially tied against Byzance.
Ubisoft's coming after me
Well, I
after
think they
my
deserve a
last
Dominus.
video. I don't know if I can risk the Dominus. I think they'll sue me. Somebody
Really?
posted on my Twitter and they go, they went, why are you disgracing a a company that you profited off of for 14 years?
Ooh,
I know.
yeah,
and I was
that's
like,
not too
well,
good.
I think I'm pretty fair to them in the video, to be.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Is that what was that project that you guys had with the like you partner up with Roblox or some shit? Like with something emailed?
What do you mean?
I think there was a thing. It was like 3 years ago.
Oh yeah, we were part of their accelerator program, which was cool.
Nice.
I don't have a
Did they
problem
actually
with the
benefit
people
you
at Roblox. Some of the employees and stuff, they've been helpful, and I don't think it's like a terrible company. I just like this SCC thing that I tweeted about, that they're finally getting investigated for all this like child gambling that they've allowed.
I saw that.
Yeah. Which I think is pretty cool. And I'll be
Yeah, pretty
happy if
cool.
it gets regulated. Like, I've spoke to some of these developers who were actually, they were asking me to put spins in this Slayers game. even the players ask you.
Wow.
Like the players are like, "Man, this game would be better if there was gambling," because they're addicted.
That's
And
insane, dude.
yeah, it's the reason that developers give is like, "Oh, well, everybody does it." It's like, well, that's not like that's not like how you base moral decisions. It's based on.
Yeah, it shouldn't really be normalized.
But the fact that Roblox doesn't regulate it is the issue. Like, people are obviously going to try to get away with it if you let them.
True. Yeah, it's tough, honestly. Well, at least it's being investigated, because if you go to any front page game, there's going to be some sort of gambling as well.
I think I'm doing enough damage.
This
Yeah,
what
you're
is
doing
it,
terrible.
Knights Loretta.
At like 100 damage.
Yeah, she's pretty tough. Afterwards, though, you can do Rani's quest line just past this, which is pretty cool.
I actually did. I just totally skipped her in the first run through. Didn't even.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I never even
shit.
found her.
Yeah.
There must be another boss nearby where I can do. It's not gonna be as hard. That I can get some runes.
Where are you? Harry Manor, was it? Yeah, you could go to, I think, if you go to the Central Swamp, damn, you don't have many Lost Graces explored. Like, Central Swamp, to the left, in the cliffs, there's like a cave,
This
underneath the
area
cliff.
here.
and it's like, yeah, just south. Like, you see where it's a bit more to the left?
Yeah,
More
yeah,
to the left?
yeah. I know where that is. I
Oh, you
forget.
saw
There.
the big
What's the
cave with
boss in there?
the
It's
village?
yeah.
That's one boss. I mean, you probably know some others. There's a dungeon north of that big spire with the bridge.
I mean,
That's the only ones I can remember right now.
So I bought this on PC after beating it on my Xbox so I could stream it. But I bought the
Oh,
DLC, so now I have to go through the whole freaking game to get to the DLC again.
Oh, okay, so you've already played. Nice.
But yeah, I beat it once with like a faith build, and I wanted to try Bleed because I
Oh.
heard it was really cheesy.
Nice. Which faith build? Which spell? and
What's
shit?
the sword you get from like the dude that has like the 1900
God
dragon
Slayers?
heads? What?
Not God Slayers, right?
Rot
God
is
Slayer
like
duo.
yeah, that guy. Anyway, the sword does like you like lift it up and it does like a line of damage and it does life steal when you hit somebody. It's pretty sweet. And
Yeah,
then
that is pretty sick.
I played the game with just like pretty weak summons, and then I found the mimic tier, and then I just
Mimic,
like destroyed the
city.
rest of the bosses like really easily because I was
True,
like
it's
way
awesome
over
ticket.
leveled. I was like 150, so it was just
Nice, yeah.
pretty easy.
Personally, I do think Elden Ring, it's pretty good. It's just a bit overrated in some areas. I don't know. I don't feel like it's very intuitive. I know
Yeah.
That's probably
Well,
like
they
con-
get away
con-
with
um,
some.
contrary.
They get away with like that's the same thing that Deep Woken does. If you make a hardcore game and you make a culture of it being hardcore, you actually don't have to work as hard to make the game flow well and balance because it's just just get good.
Yeah.
But there's actually
Kind of
points
throws
where it's
away
like,
the
yeah, this isn't
criticism.
designed great.
No, I agree, honestly.
No.
I still love the game. Like, it's pretty cool.
No, it's amazing. Yeah, it's great. It's also like
But yeah.
I don't love. Sometimes it's a little bit. Me and my brother were talking about this the other day. It's a bit daunting after a while. Like I just don't. Like you have to be in the mood. Like I don't just always feel like beating my head up against a wall for 12 hours.
Yeah, honestly. Especially when there's like a lot of stuff you have to like search up if you don't find it eventually, you know? So, oh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's classic Souls, but at the same time, a lot of stuff is awkwardly positioned.
At least you know how I felt when there was 24-hour region battles. You know, beating my head against the wall.
Well, that was that
definitely.
was a skill issue. We should have kept.
What do you mean we should have kept those? No, I was up. That was terrible. That was actually the worst experience of my life.
You think you had it bad? I had to suffer through it twice. They brought it back.
Yeah, I know. I was there.
Oh, were you?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah, it was like a year ago.
Great start.
PTSD.
They-
Yeah.
I just,
no,
I,
Elden
I
Ring
need,
is
I need,
obviously
I need sleeping
enemies
dog
arrive.
so I can give him.
This is the guy you wanted me to fight, right?
Let me check the stream. Yeah, I think that's the guy.
Without his dogs, he's a little easier, but Dude
Yeah.
says I am pro 24-hour region battle. Thank you.
Was it-
That's an
yeah,
example
yeah. Well, that's one of my guys.
That's an example as a game designer. You map out everything. You like all the theory works, and then you put it in, and it's just like a total disaster. That's like why
Right.
it's good that you have like a player base to test things. Like both Yuri and I, not to out him, we both came up with that idea at the same time independently. And I've always wanted it to be that way because I don't feel like gatewaying gameplay to certain times of the day is ideal. Obviously, like you can't get on at that
Yeah, no, I
time
see
or
where
it's
you're
4
I see where you're
a.m.
coming from.
But
I
it's
do
just
think
like
the faction aspect though. I think it works because it rotates anyway.
yeah,
Because I think since the community, maybe 24 hours doesn't work because you can't really expect the community to rally that much with its current numbers. It's more
I mean,
designed to have 24 hours.
if the
with
game was
hundreds.
10 times bigger, it would. But
Yeah,
it doesn't work. The game is not 10 times. That might
yeah,
sound
that's true.
silly,
You could-
but at the same time, you have to design systems that scale. Like you can't design a system for a player base that's 10 times bigger than your current player base because it's not going to work.
It's true. It's true. I guess it's also a mix. It's like a line of making it work and also making it adapt to what you want it to be.
Do you know? I think you should unban me for an hour so I can 1v1 people. I'm just saying. I think I could still beat people.
Right, guys, I'm gonna probably start getting ready for bed now.
No,
But,
Leo.
It's been lovely speaking to you, Myth and Dylan. I'll
Yes,
definitely
as
try and be
well.
back
I
on
hope
call
you
if you'll
join
have
us
me.
next Sunday.
Wait, Leo, did you sign my
Yeah,
petition?
I'll do my best. Honestly, I'll
Did you sign my
keep it
petition,
open.
Leo?
Sign.
Did you sign
Cool.
my petition? Can you
I
remember the
signed
petition?
your petition.
Okay, good. Okay, good.
Remember,
Just making
like 3 weeks
Yes,
ago.
yes.
So good.
Sweet. You guys
All right,
have
buddy.
a nice evening. Best of luck with the bosses.
Yeah. All right, yeah. Good night, Leo.
Thanks very
Hashtag
much.
Free Dylan.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night, guys.
Good night.
Hey, man.
You
Yeah.
see- you
Now
see,
I want to
even he
add. I'm
wants
going to
that.
add somebody else who I was talking to earlier. Let's see.
Oh no. Is he gonna be part of the anti-Dylan? Is he gonna be part of the anti-Dylan?
We'll see. See. Who's on?
Who is it? Oh, Letters. I don't know. I haven't talked
Oh, he joined.
to him. Letters, how you doing? My good old friend Letters, how you doing?
So quiet.
Yeah, so.
Lettuce.
Something up with this new computer I got.
Yeah, I've got an extension. I can turn you up all the way to 400 instead of 200.
What?
Then chord, pretty soon. All right, Lettuce. What's your take on the Dylan DePercy ban?
I don't even remember the reason a while ago what it was for.
I got banned for signing a treaty that disfavored Abbasids, then leaving.
As the
That's
leader of Abbas.
definitely not it.
What?
That can't be a reason for it.
That is the reason. That
You
is
signed a
sadly the
bad-
reason.
You signed a treaty the Abbasids didn't like, and you left afterwards, and that was the ban.
Yeah, I was leader.
Well, yeah, I remember that for a little bit.
Well, there was something like whoever the leader was, play like left, and then you joined to become leader.
I remember that whole thing. Yeah, Play left, and yeah, okay, I get it.
I think it's because I voted myself in as a joke. That might be a part of it.
So, I'm guessing the technical rule violation is like faction neglect. Is that it
Yeah.
then?
Yeah,
Well, more than that, I think it'd be.
it's faction abuse.
Leo says washed up old stream, including me, by the way.
Well, okay.
The
You
most
were
washed up.
leader by default. Okay.
What does that mean?
You were leader by.
Literally
default.
led the assassins for 10 years.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Maybe for the last 5, you didn't really do okay.
Were you
That's
there?
No, I wasn't there, but I can tell.
Only the last 2.
Yeah. Who succeeded you? Was it Hidden? Yeah, it was Hidden, wasn't it?
Actually, it was Il Diavolo, the epic cookie.
Because I remember Hidden being leader, and then he did nothing. I remember that.
Stop using. CA.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
What have you been up
So,
to, Lettuce?
Job. Working.
Yeah, he said he couldn't join at like 5 p.m. He's like, I gotta go to bed.
It was not 5 p.m. It
Was for
9.
me.
Well, you see, you're in a different
Are you
time
still
zone.
leading Cyprus?
No, I haven't for a while.
Yeah, I'm out of it. I thought you retook leadership.
No, I've had
that was
my,
that was psychic, wasn't it?
No.
I thought he
Well,
took it
after
back. from
Psychic came. Psychic was like, "Yeah, we're gonna do great shit," and then he fucking dropped off the face of the earth because he had some real life shit happen, and so he disappeared, and I basically just came back in, but I wasn't really feeling it that much. I didn't have the same motivation and drive, so I let my 2IC Blun, Matt, Swirler. He's got a bunch of names. Yeah, he's been running the show for a while. He's been doing pretty good.
Yeah, I DM'd him recently. Actually, it was about my petition.
Yeah, you DM me too, and I think I just ignored you.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, because you smell. I could smell you
What?
through the Discord DM.
No, just because I joined Earbuds. Just because I joined Earbuds.
Well, that too, but you also live in the fucking Silent Hill farm out in the middle of the fog.
You're just jealous of my carrots.
Oh yeah, your fucking rotten carrot pile.
You're
I
jealous
eat one
of
of
my
those, I get the
carrots.
plague.
You're just jealous. You're just jealous. Why do you live
Yes.
in the
Yes.
fucking in a slum in the
Why
hood?
can't you say? Why you go Jace? Jace.
Because I can't speak properly.
Because you're
Really?
British. That's why.
Yeah.
You say bottle of water.
bottle of water.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna. No,
Choose
I will not.
guy.
I will not take
Oh,
this. I will not take this any longer.
So when me and my wife were in London right before we got married, I had to pee like, and there's no public restrooms like in all of downtown London, and so I go up to a bouncer outside of some event, like, hey, is there a bathroom nearby? He goes, hey, just go in the pub nearby, just go in. Like no idea what the fuck. He
Yeah,
was
no,
saying.
he,
He's like,
yeah,
just
he
any
told you
pub
to
down the
go.
street.
He told you to go in the alleyway and take a piss. That's
Yeah,
what he said.
it's like just like going to a pub.
Yeah, if you go into a pub without buying a drink and you just go. To the
Yeah,
pub,
I
you
know.
get,
So
like,
it's like it's
you get beaten up.
backwards country, man.
What do you mean backwards country?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Backwards
have to
country.
agree. Backwards.
You have a two-party system. You have a two-party.
Hey,
system.
hey, man! Last time
That's-
I
and that's
checked, we
too
beat
many.
you guys, and now we're doing better. Than you.
1812. 1812. 1812.
In 1814, we took a little trip with mighty Colonel Jackson down the mighty Mississippi.
Oh, so based.
No, in 1812 he
Orleans.
burnt down the White House. There you go.
Yeah, in 1814.
Dude, we were
fucked you
renovating. You
guys
did
right
us a
back.
favor. To build
That
some
was-
Oh, you
fucking
that's
built
new
just
it back
not
rooms.
even
true,
better, even nicer.
But,
Anyway, 1812 was a tie.
it was not a tie. It was not a
Territories
tie. It
remained the
was not a
same
tie.
after the war as they were before.
Yeah,
There
you
was no
you declared
territorial
the war.
changes.
You declared the war.
Yeah, and then we kicked your ass, and then we said we hadn't.
No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You tried to invade Canada and failed, and then we burnt down your White House. It was a British victory.
Maybe like a moral victory after the
What-
humiliation.
it was-
Global
a
currency
victory.
that's one of the most secure currencies in the world that everyone accepts and
wait,
uses. I think that might be the U.S.
Well,
dollar.
actually, the pound's worth more than the dollar. I'm just saying.
Not for long.
How you go pound a mattress? British
Crash.
gold.
Yeah. Well, okay.
It's crashing hard, bro. Actually, I looked at the euro the other day, and it was like the exact same as the dollar.
Yeah, because the dollar's doing. Actually, the dollar's doing all right at the. The euro's terrible there. Euro's always been terrible.
It was a lot more valuable when I lived in Europe. It was like
Oh yeah. When
pound
was that?
like 1 to 5. 2019.
Oh, okay. Why Italy of all places?
I was studying abroad, so I lived in. Because Italy's fucking amazing.
How can you, a Brit, shit on Italy? What is
Because
wrong?
our holiday destination is Spain.
Do you know that
thank you very
Italy?
much.
I read this that Italy's the number 8 economy in the world. Like, how can that be true? It's kind of crazy. I didn't.
It's all old housing with like 2 bedrooms. It's
They'll
always
pay
there.
you to they'll pay you 50,000 euros to just go start a business in one of their beautiful remote towns because the population crisis is so bad that they have all these like towns that are like dying in remote Italy. So they'll pay you to move there and start a business.
Hmm.
Credenzio
Yeah.
Credenzio Studios Italian branch? Question mark.
Now, if you
God, I
unbanned
remember when
me,
you
I
did
could
your
make a-
free
I could make a
UGC
British
event,
branch,
and you were trying to talk to the Italians and the Spanish people that were hopping in chat, who couldn't give less of a fuck about the game. They just wanted the UGCs. And you were like, you made that video with the fucking teddy bear. You were
Oh.
making it speak Spanish.
Oh, that was a great video. Templar Teddy? Kidding me?
Templar Teddy, yeah.
Dude, I have him right behind me, dude. Literally on the shelf.
I wonder how Templar Teddy would feel about if every. I don't think there's maybe like less than 20 people in the game right now who got UGCs around that time. Still.
estás, Lettuce? Yo soy Templar Teddy.
Cállate la boca.
Ah, ¿cómo estás, amigo?
See, that's how I know you don't know Spanish. I just told Templar Teddy to shut up.
es tiempo jugar Lionhearts. Oh. Arriba, arriba. Vamos, vamos.
I know that one. I know that one. But
I have no idea what he said, but it sounded
Yeah.
legit to me.
I believe. I remember when you called me a mid leader. I remember that. That's scarred into my brain.
Oh, from the freaking.
Yeah, you're like pretty mid. Pretty mid. I hate that. I hate that.
Pretty mid.
And
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, those were really good for engagement. But like I said, I spent a ton of time making them, and then like, obviously, no one cares outside of the community about those. So it's not like they.
yeah.
It did bring some old players back, which was cool.
Hmm.
But I also
But,
like
yeah,
I mean,
ran
that's,
out of
in
materials.
a way, that's what we've got to kind of got to focus on at the minute to get more old players, so then it looks more appetizing for new players to join.
I mean, yeah,
on paper
maybe.
that makes sense, but in practice, no, it doesn't. What happens when those new players come back for a few days? What are they going to do? They're probably going to leave. And then
Yeah,
what's
well,
going
that's,
to happen
that's
again?
why that's why you
Doomer.
make the tutorial.
Excuse me,
easier.
Doomer mode.
Realism mode.
Swerve
bullshit.
swerve that attitude.
If
bruh.
people come to the game and then
oh, he's
because
in
the
his
game
man.
is
He's
so,
getting
so much
manic
of a
again.
job,
He's in his
people have to
explanation
say they
voice.
retire. Myth. There are people who say they're retiring or they're quitting the game, and it's a whole.
You have two
it's a whole
voices.
fiasco.
You have the melancholic age lettuce. Oh, I'm not depressed. It's just how I sound. And then you have like the really excited, amped up, angry Myth. You have to understand. When you do this, it doesn't work. Your two voices.
Because when I say that, it doesn't work. Unless you prove me wrong, then I'll accept. Okay, yeah. I was wrong.
I don't know. I've proven you are wrong a few times in battle. I'm just saying, Les.
Dylan, you just swing a battle axe like a fucking.
I'm
old
just
school
saying,
French,
Les. I'm
and you
just saying,
humble-
Les.
Noted strategy.
Remember that
humble
time?
like an
Remember that time?
origami crane.
Remember that time I got you to rally 40? Remember that time? Remember that time?
I don't remember that time because I've been busy, been making
Yeah,
that
well, yeah,
bread.
whatever.
What have you
You're
been
playing
doing? Harvesting
Kingdom
ground
You're playing
vegetables?
Kingdom Come. You're playing Kingdom Come right now.
Yeah, so what? Do you want to watch me play Kingdom Come and be jealous about it?
No, because
How is Kingdom Come? I kind of hated it when I played it. It was kind
Kingdom
of
Come
terrible.
2 is pretty solid. There are some parts I'm not.
It's
super
just
fan of, but-
dialogue, dude. It's just dialogue. It's boring. Just like dialogue, and then like pretty bad
And drinking.
combat, and then like
Combat's
just like
pretty good,
and then
actually.
just like woke interjections into the rest of the game. It's just not.
From
Yeah, that doesn't
me
seem like my
playing
kind
so
of
far,
game.
there hasn't been any woke shit. I don't know
Oh,
what
you haven't
woke
gotten to
shit
the big
you're talking
meme
about.
yet?
No. What's the big funny?
Oh,
Well, I mean, I
enjoy.
know about the woman on the cover with the crossbow.
I mean, that's not
That's what
that's
you're
not what I'm
talking
talking about.
What? Tell me what it is. I'll start guessing.
You
It
don't
could
know
be
what
even
they
worse for you.
I don't want to talk about it on stream. Dodge that.
No, well, I can take a guess.
Just look it up. Be like, just fucking.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I'll go into
That's not
Google.
as fun.
Let's see.
Okay, big freaking rat. Can't believe it. I don't know, bros.
All I'm getting is the developer specifically saying we're not doing that. I don't want to do that. If the game isn't woke. That's all I'm getting.
I don't know, man. What I heard.
I see one video from Andy Pants Gaming. Kingdom Come 2 Deliverance goes fully gay and what the fuck?
Oh man.
Yeah, that
I mean,
was
whatever,
my guess.
dude,
I
it's-
was-
Dramatic departure from the first Christian first game. What
It's-
the fuck do you mean?
I mean,
I was-
it's okay. They can do whatever they want with their game. I think it's just kind of goofy. And then the game just like, I don't know. It's for a certain type of player. It's not something that I necessarily love. Like I tried playing the first game, and then I'm gonna give the second game another chance because I only played it for like 45 minutes. But it
The
was
second
just,
game is basically just the first game. You're gonna get the same thing you got from the first one.
But it costs twice as much.
It really almost the UI is the same. Well, I think it's a little different.
well,
Mechanics
and-
are pretty much the same. They removed instead of having 5 attack directions, you just have left, up, down, and right.
yeah, and the combat's a little clunky, isn't it?
It's clunky, but it's also like it's pretty much fighting anyone is just super easy to cheese. Once you learn how to do like the Master Strike where somebody attacks from the right, you attack from the left at the same time, and they can't defend against it. It's just a free hit. You just do that the whole fight, and then, so I mean, because if you just keep trying to like riposte, they just keep riposting your riposte. That's the part so far I don't like. Combat it's all right, but that part I don't like. It's just a back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until you're out of stamina and they're somehow not. But it's Kingdom Come 2. I think it's all right, pretty good game.
I know it's gotten good reviews. I'm sure it's I don't know if it's. I'm like very picky, and so I don't know. Might not just be my. It's not how I'm gonna design Lion Hearts. That's for sure. Forge is gonna be a lot different. I mean, it's like a single player game, so obviously, but. Are you excited for
Okay,
Reforged, Lettuce?
Yeah, when I'm 50, I'll
Knew it.
wish list.
I knew he was
Yeah,
gonna. Be a
I still
gamer.
won't be on band. I still won't be on band. So.
I think it's gonna be. I don't know if your ban is gonna carry over to Reforged.
Yeah, well,
Should we do that once the game comes over to Reforged? Offer everyone who was banned, hey, your one get out of jail free card. Come to Reforged.
Depends on the person, but a lot of people.
I can think of one person you probably don't want mentioned on stream.
Yeah.
Won't get on ban.
I mean, I don't.
I love
you
the
can,
Byzantine Empire.
You can mention whoever you can mention whoever you want. And then,
Oh no! I don't even want to hear his name. I don't want to hear his name.
Oh, now I might have to say it because it'll make Dylan uncomfortable.
No.
okay, we'll say it on 3. 1, 2, 3. Cyber.
Isaac.
I was gonna say sleep. I was gonna say sleeping. To be fair.
Wow.
Well, we all picked 3 different people. I thought
Yeah.
Isaac was that's like the worst of the worst out of Lions.
Yeah, no, I was. Yeah, of course it's Isaac, but I'm just gonna say sleeping because he hasn't unbanned me yet.
Well, he's just sleeping. It's sleeping. He's
Yeah,
currently
but like
sleeping.
he just does. I don't think he likes me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
He messaged
hard
me
to
out of
see
fucking
why.
nowhere the other day, just with a picture of some guy's profile. I was like, "How do you know this guy? I don't recognize him." He's like, "Well, you added him." I'm like, "I don't remember. Let me look." And it was an old Cypriot that I said like a message to, and he was like, "He's been banned for 6 years. How could you have met him?" Well, okay, but why are you asking me? And then he just said nothing. He just moved on. I don't get it.
I think he's a bit. I don't know. He's a bit.
Anytime I get a message from
Paranoid.
him, I assume he's talking. He wants to ask me if I can spill some tea about somebody doing something bad.
Yeah.
That's his job.
Well, he goes
Come
about
on,
it the
he's-
worst fucking way. He's the least persuasive man possible. He just flops in my DMs and it's just like, "Tell me this." No. Oh. Like. But okay, I'm looking into this Kingdom Come thing. All I'm finding is that you can can Henry be gay? That's what I'm saying.
Okay, the way I heard about it, again, I'm not going to confirm. I haven't played it, and I don't know. But what people were complaining about was there was an unskippable gay sex cutscene that you had to sit through it as like a main story.
I can already tell you that's wrong because every cutscene in the game you can skip. So 1, if it does exist, you can skip it. 2, I don't know about that. Really seems like that's probably not the case. I just really find that hard to find that they'd make this game set in
Dude, that's what's so
fucking
funny
Bohemia.
about it is like, and that's what my video I just made this week. Times that I don't think these studios know their audience. Like, I don't really care that much. I mean, I'm not really a fan of like over sexualizing games, period. So it's just like, I think it's a little done. And honestly, the
Okay.
first 45 minutes of the game, it was just like, just a little perverse for my taste. It was like, oh, let's go spy on these women, like, what, like, washing
yeah, I remember that.
clothes, and then that's like, and then they make fun of monks 4 times in the first 45 minutes. 4 times. Like, I don't think medieval people hated monks as much. Like, I think modern people hate monks, but I don't think medieval people like thought monks were dumb. Like, maybe some of them, but like to make fun of
I don't
monks.
know enough about Bohemia.
But
I
they
don't
were
know
they were
enough about-
basically using it interchangeably with nerd, like they, like basically that was their like. And I was just like, I don't know, man. That's just like a little bit dumb.
Well, I mean, if you look at it like, you know, you got this invading army from Hungary fucking everything up, and your village might get burned down tomorrow, and then you get a priest coming up or a monk coming up to you and asking you something, you know, like, hey, have you heard the good news about our friend Jesus Christ? You're like, I do not give a shit.
It'd be
dog.
based,
I
like,
might
yeah.
die tomorrow.
I'm about to die. I do want to hear about that actually.
Well, I mean, if you're seeing everything fucking melt around you, you might be like, well, shit, you know.
I don't know. I'm not an expert, but I just
I don't
feel
know.
Like people,
It might have just been a developer oversight, probably.
I just feel like people don't understand medieval people. They just put their modern values on whatever time period they're discussing, and then assume that people are just the same.
It's just it's a video game. But I found a comment on this guy's YouTube video, and it looks like Henry can apparently have same-sex relationships, even though the game takes place in a historical setting. This guy says it doesn't mean that homosexuality didn't exist. In fact, it was present even among the nobility, though it had to be discreet.
Yeah, of course. It's
yeah.
not like you have to deny that it happened. It's just I don't know if I like. It's not something I personally like. I don't want to see any sex games. I mean, any sex scenes in a game personally. Like, it's like
Well,
alone.
I feel like I don't think games should be told like you can't do that at all. Like, because I mean, if we're playing a game where you can go on a killing spree and
I mean, no, they
beat
can
your
do
team,
they
like,
can do it
bodies
if they
get blown
want.
apart.
It just I'm just saying I it's not personally my thing. So
Yeah,
they can do
I
that.
get that. I'm just saying, me personally, I think every game should be able to do whatever they want. If you don't like it, don't buy it. That's my
I think
opinion.
I think I know why he plays Kingdom Come, guys. Just, saying.
Wait. Kind of walked into that one.
just saying.
Is that true, Lettuce?
I'm not even. I've been just running around doing fucking side quests.
See, he's not denying it. He's not denying it. He's not denying it.
I know. Okay.
It's-
I don't
yeah,
know. You can fucking Kingdom. You definitely can fucking Kingdom Come, but I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet.
yeah, you see, he's trying to.
What are you trying to do? Go pull more fucking carrots out of the ground?
Well, of course. Actually, we don't. We
So
don't
you can
farm
get your
carrots anymore.
shillings, your pence, whatever your made up currency's called again.
Yeah, I'm just saying, my land is worth a lot of money.
Why don't you donate some quid to the stream, Dylan, after everything I've done for you?
You haven't
Huge shout
unbanned
out.
me. I want to be unbanned.
Oh wait, are you trying to bribe Mythander here?
Yeah, no, yeah,
I'm
yeah,
asking him to.
yeah, yeah.
I wish he would bribe me. At least it'd be more of an
Wants to
interesting
bribe.
fucking argument.
No, I've
You guys, this is what you
actually
do.
been,
You want Myth to do something, just give him money. Do it.
Yeah. Well, how much will it cost, Smith? Will it cost?
For me to host you on stream,
No.
guess
This
that's
is
what
free.
I'm doing.
You should be paying me. But I mean, like, how
Dylan's a
much for me to
celebrity
get
now.
unbanned?
Dylan, you led England like once a few years ago. You're not.
No,
that.
3 times.
And now where are you? Exactly. You're banned, and you
Yeah,
left.
I'm
you were
banned.
you
I'm
were an
banned. I'm a
Abbasid.
sad old man.
You
I'm
went from the
banned.
great mighty King Lionheart to the Abbasid Caliphate. How could
Yeah. Well, yeah.
how you have fallen from grace, and yet you,
I know.
yet
I need
you-
a redemption.
demand
I need
for
a
the
good. I need to be a good guy. I need to be the good guy. Okay.
So you pick the Abbasids as the good guy?
No. I'm saying that's me. That's the bad guy. That's the bad guy. But I need to become the good guy now. You get me?
All right. Well,
Yeah,
you
well,
two
yeah,
yap.
no
I need to
redemption out.
go AFK for a sec.
Okay.
Yeah, wait, should we just talk about how much we just don't like Myth?
Yeah, no, we just don't give him any engagement on his stream. We just both just shut up. Stream dies.
Yeah. No, we just talk amongst each other and
Here, let me see.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I found this gif somebody made in this.
What? Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, that's that's the face I saw when I got banned.
No, hang on. I'll show you with the face that you probably don't ever want to see. Hang on, I gotta.
No,
find
it's
it.
not. It's not Isaac, is it? It's not Isaac.
It's not. I don't have a picture of Isaac.
I can
I have
imagine
no
what it
clue
looks
what
like.
he
to be
looks
fair.
like, but I imagine he
imagine.
keeps staying on a scale.
Yeah. Very short. He's wider than he is tall.
Horizontally challenged.
Uh,
Let me see. Cause I got my new computer. I have all my folders and shit.
yeah. I was gonna buy a new computer, but I was like, it's not worth it. I don't play enough games.
Here we go.
I kind of want to get spaghetti in this stream. That'd be quite funny.
Yeah, this is Spooky Myth.
Oh yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah.
He's
It's
already
4
scary
a.m.
looking as it
4
is.
a.m. region
Right.
battle.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
how you feel when you
yeah,
go
yeah.
to 4 a.m. region battle.
Bro. Oh god. Invading Acre. What's the map where it's dark? I'm fairly sure there's like a map where it's dark now, isn't there?
That was I don't even remember.
But yeah, are you pro? Are you pro like on banning me? You should be. Everyone else is.
Genuinely, I don't give a fuck. Honestly and genuinely, I don't care.
Well, you're the wrong person to be in this stream.
Well, Myth invited me, didn't
Yeah,
I'm
well,
here.
yeah, he didn't tell me he was going to invite you. To be fair,
he? He's
you're
been
a good
begging
neutral
me to get
person.
on his streams every day.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. I was meant to go on one on Thursday, but then it was like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I'm not doing that. I just got out of rugby training and I had a match 2 days later. So was
Yeah,
not
me-
worth it.
The only me and you, our big interaction ended with me disliking you and all of your Pendragon people, and then after that it was just kind of like passing interactions. So no,
Yeah.
I don't really care if you do or don't get unbanned.
Yeah, well, we were a good team, you and I. We were good.
Yeah, until I had to pay you to show up to a fucking region battle, we were gonna lose.
That was because the Japan game was pretty goated.
It's fucking awful Japan game that I was right, and I said they're gonna get sick of it. And what happened? You guys got sick of it. 'Cause that game
Yeah, of
sucked.
course we did.
And it's gonna happen with TTC again. You're gonna get unbanned. Mark my words. 3 months later, you're gonna be off in some other genre, or you're just not gonna be playing.
Yeah, of course.
It'll return to the same thing. You spike in activity for like a month, and then you fucking nosedive.
To be fair, my
That's
last
the real Dylan doctrine right there. Fuck not fighting. No, it's show up for a week, then show up never again.
that's not my doctrine. That's the different Dylans. I'm fairly sure.
That's the Dylan doctrine. You have the Dylan doctrine. This new one, where it's the week of activity and then the nothing.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Guys,
Yeah,
did
no,
it.
but
They're still yapping.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait,
Myth,
no,
we
hold
said so many racial slurs, you're banned for sure now.
it's over.
Good
Like,
memes.
we had a
left.
full we had a full political discussion, on, like gay marriage and everything.
Wow, I'm really glad that I missed that.
Yeah. What side would you pick? What side?
So anyway, how's everybody doing?
Okay. Anyway,
What?
I'm
Sorry,
still
you were
waiting
cut
to be
out
on
there.
banned. I'm still being unbanned. Like, I'm just...
Okay, so then if you want to get unbanned for what was the treaty that fucked over?
It
Amazon?
was
you
so
sign
so
away?
we were at war with Kiwi, well CCA, whatever it's called, and I was like, okay, we need to get peace. And I was like, okay, I'm going to sign this treaty that's already been signed, by the way, but they want it officialized by the current thing, by the current caliph. So I was like, okay, I signed this. I didn't read the entire print. I read, okay, we get Clerico and Adesina back, fair enough, and they can take everything else. But I didn't realize we were going to get like a second city that was next to Hedera.
Mm.
If you get what I mean.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Okay, so that's
I signed away a future city, and garrisons we haven't controlled since the beginning of the Levants.
I think Myth. If you want to have a truly, a game where the players decide how it happens and decide how the world's shaped, you got to let the leaders fuck up,
Yeah.
and then let their people either revolt or deal with the fuck ups. That's the truth,
Yeah.
honest of it. Well, no, I wasn't. I don't even have your stream open.
Yeah, so I should be unbanned. It's a fair thing. I should really be unbanned. But oh well.
Well, this
Yeah, well, the entire 5 people that are watching right now because it's late. Yeah.
and you,
Yeah.
don't
That
disparage
was
the,
all me.
Don't
That was
disparage
all
the
me.
5 people watching.
Well, one of them's me. One of them is me.
That's
Yeah, I
fine.
just pulled up your stream. Yeah, it's 4 fucking people watching. There is a whole 3
Well,
people in the chat.
actually, there's more on Twitter and Twitch. I've got 9 viewers into my stream host across all platforms.
Oh geez.
Across all that Myth, you shouldn't brag about them. That really isn't something to be proud of.
I don't think 9 watchers is something to be.
It's like he's
I've
got like
killed,
ever
there's
since.
been more people in Jerusalem Arena simply because I said Cypriots are here and we're fighting than there are in your streams combined.
Yeah, I
When
can say
Cypriots
hop
pulled up to the arena like a month ago, when I was like doing my, well, a couple months ago actually, when I was on my Lionheart's grind.
Hold on, wait.
I
Now
was
there's
General
8. Now
Billy
there's only
Stadios.
8. Now
I'd
there's
pull
only
up
8
to
people.
arena and we'd clear that shit out, and the arena would get empty because no one wanted to fight us.
Yeah.
Now there's only
When I was
8
on my
people.
TTC grind, okay, I could get like at least 20 people up from a ping. I'm just saying.
Yeah, and now what? You have to bribe them just to look at the ping.
No, to be fair, if I got unbanned, I could bring like another 20 people back to the.
Oh
game.
yeah. If you just get unbanned, you'll summon all these people. You're trying to butter
I
Myth
could.
up with metrics
I
because
could.
Myth likes his numbers.
Yeah.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, Myth. Trust him. He's gonna make these people who don't give
Yo,
a shit
did
about
I
life
not
do
make
shit.
Cyprus active? Did I not make Cyprus active?
For 2 weeks, and then you guys left and ran away. And I asked, "Hey, can you do what you're here for? Otherwise, bad
Yeah,
stuff
because you
gonna
were
happen."
boring.
And then you said, no, pay me," and I didn't want to pay you. I was tired of asking you to just show up to stuff.
Yeah, and
And
then
then you threw a hissy fit, and you ran to the Ayubids to go and help them in their war.
yeah, and then you got dunked on, and then you got dunked
Yeah, and then we fucked the Ayubids, went wah, and we won the garrisons. And then
No.
even with you guys helping them, you took a whole division of goblins and ghouls over to the Ayubids, and what happened? Y'all still fucking lost.
To be fair, the Ayubids are very dumb. They weren't
Exactly.
they wouldn't let me lead.
You're
They
so
wouldn't let
active
me.
and you're so powerful force of Pendragons. What happens when you left? We still beat you? Oh shit.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people did.
To be fair, what? What's to be fair about?
A lot of
You
people
say
did.
you got all these people and you're so
That's-
good, but you went to a whole other faction. We still beat you without you.
Well, I'll give you my reasoning. We demolished you in European time. That's a fact. In
We won
American
the
time,
war,
we
didn't we?
lost. Yeah, you won the war, of course.
Exactly. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter if you beat
And-
us. It doesn't matter if you beat us right up until we got vassalized. and then we put
Yeah,
back,
but
we still won.
I'm just saying, I did my part.
And I'm just saying we just won, just like America
saying-
did
I'm
to
just-
the Brits back in
1812.
Oh, so
1812.
true. Now
1814. 2 years later, we clapped back. What happened then?
No, that didn't.
Colonel Jackson fucked you up,
That
didn't
didn't happen.
It didn't happen. Was there?
It
I'll
didn't
I'll pull up the song. I'll pull up the fucking song right now.
Didn't happen.
Myth, hang on. I'm pulling up the song.
Oh, actually,
do-
Sleeping
it's
Wolf is in
copyright.
the. It's so funny. Sleeping Wolf is in the Crusade. See,
Oh yeah. You see, I wish I could see that, but you know.
Yeah. Never tell a Brit to look up the Battle of New Orleans. Never.
You see,
Yeah, what's this right here?
sleeping is distracting the entire community right now. From the stream. I'm just saying.
well, the Super Bowl's starting, so I
I
think I'm
know.
gonna go watch that.
No, you can't. No, that's terrible.
Anyway, Dylan,
12.
maybe you'll come back next week.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Lettuce, thanks for joining us. Dylan, thanks for joining us. Appreciate everybody coming in for the lively discussion and debate. And Hoodie, thanks for asking how I'm doing. Oh, somebody. My
His
buddy
team is
who's an
already
Eagles
lost.
fan is calling. Trying to get ready for this.
I can't think of the Eagles now without thinking of EDP 445. It's ruined the whole team.
What?
Anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back next week on Thursday night.
All right,
Probably
I'll
starting
see what time.
like
I'll be there
9
on
p.m.
Sunday, not
EST or
Thursday.
8 p.m. EST,
Then-
probably.
If it's 8, I might be able to stop by and shit on Dylan a little more. Maybe.
Dylan will be asleep.
1 o'clock. I
0
might. I
He'll be
might.
too
But I'm
tucked out from picking carrots. I don't understand.
All right, guys. Peace out.
So, yeah.
Thanks for joining.